Carlson will play this afternoon. Of course, he returned to action after a long absence. Thunder in white and the dark blue for the Pelicans. And there's another steal, another takeaway for the Thunder. Carlson, Euros, floats, no. Rebound tapped around, captured by Shoemate. Alexander, 2-on-1. Lob, Reeves lays it in. Thunder missing 6 straight shots. And now a turnover. Transition opportunity. A look ahead to Shoemate for the dunk.
And make no mistake about it, they understand that point differential, and they're trying to pour it on right now.
Ward, a spin away and a floater in the lane. Honeycombs bound for the Pelicans. Nice baseline move. Reeves denied, out of bounds. It will stay with the Pelicans. 8 to shoot. On the deck, into the traffic, dispossessed of the basketball. 4-on-1. Youngblood to the rack. Another Sam Presti special.
Yeah, unbelievable, right? Like I say, the rest of the league gets to sit back and eat off his leftovers.
Zach Austin into the game for the Thunder. Ward and Bortman are out. Those are the first substitutions for either side. Reynolds casts to 3, front rimming, back rimming, and in.
Where he's from, I just think that it's the perfect end to the story for him to be able to finish off his career like that.
Barnhizer back-to-back.
Back here in Las Vegas, Pels up by 8 here with Jeremiah Fears. Jeremiah, you guys came out absolutely on fire. What did you like about your team's chemistry here this first quarter?
We came out and played hard. At the end of the day, it comes down to competing, and I think we're doing a great job right now. So just trying to keep it going.
And I know you're 18 years old. You're getting your first real taste of NBA action. What have you learned about yourself here through the Summer League experience so far?
Just continue to be resilient, bounce back no matter what. Good games is going to be good games, going to be bad games. So continue to bounce back every single game.
Jeremiah, zero fears. Keep it up.
Thank you.
In the Oklahoma City Thunder are on a roll. On July 16th, they stayed perfect at 4-0 with a commanding 95-81 victory over the winless New Orleans Pelicans. Let's break down the standout performances and key moments from this Summer League showdown in California. And OKC wasted no time getting into rhythm. Brooks Barnhizer set the tone with a near double-double, 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks, attacking inside and stretching the floor with confidence. He was a problem on both ends. Joining him in the scoring column was Chris Youngblood, who dropped 14 points, and Jazian Gortman, contributing 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 big-time blocks.
On the floor, Brown, foul line jumper, no. Rebound to an open area. Leon's kept it alive. Thought about the 3, will drive, he'll scoop, he'll score.
But when you have a young team, particularly a young point guard like Fears.
Thunder by 14. Reynolds, Fears knocked it away. Corner 3 fails to fall.
For those standards, and they have.
Barnhizer has it again. Lauren, you have more on him.
I do. Summer League Coach Johnson called Barnhizer the tone setter of the team. He plays really hard every single possession, he said, especially on defense, and he takes a lot of pride on that end for a Summer League team who's just getting together for the first.
How few they committed, how many they forced. They led the league in that category. They forced 17 a game and committed fewer than 12 a game.
So important and so meaningful to the players.
Carlson lines up a 3. It's through! Our league, it becomes a possession game. And if you're not shooting well, boy, you better get a good offensive rebounder. Rebound to Leons. Barnhizer, corner 3, and as soon as I say go, Reeves had 18 points last night in the loss to Portland. Derek Queen, a double-double again, 17 and 10. Top side, Fears, 4th. Quinones, and now Fears. Drives, kicks, and a 3-point splash by Trey Alexander. They've won a G League championship with that squad. Great hands and a knock away by Brown. And then Barnhizer finishes with a flourish.
Which was, just masterful work. And I think that's what Presti is doing now.
Barnhizer again. Fears getting physical and hitting the leaner.
Very nice. Nice.
Thunder have gone from 10 down to 10 up. Fears distributes. Alexander's three is through. To Oklahoma City. Really ignited that city's passion for NBA basketball. And then the Sonics relocate. Ward with a miss for the Thunder. And now a steal by Austin. Barnhizer deals a miss and then a foul. Barnhizer trailing the play with the follow to pull the Thunder within. Haggard runs it down. Spins, baseline, yes! And the foul. A.J. Haggard out of Vanderbilt to take away. Defense, the ability to force turnovers, a calling card for the Thunder last year.
Dortmund's court vision and hustle sparked transition plays all game. And off the bench, Brandon Carlson and Eric Reynolds, two both added 10 points each, giving the Thunder a deep and consistent offensive push. The Pelicans didn't go quietly. Trey Alexander led all scorers with 25 points, plus 4 rebounds and 3 assists, attacking the rim and creating shots even under pressure. Right beside him was Jeremiah Fears, who impressed with 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. The backcourt duo tried to ignite a comeback, but defensive lapses made it tough to close the gap. Inside, Christian Shoemate grabbed 10 rebounds, and Hunter Dickinson was active in the paint with 8 points, 7 boards, and 3 blocks.
They are, and when you think about it, Isaiah, these two franchises, there is a connection. Dickinson, good look. You want to talk about a difference maker? Barnhizer certainly has been that for the Thunder. Gortman, fadeaway jumpers. Fears just able to save it before going across the midcourt line, and Shoemate.
This was not a copycat league until people start copying each other.
Barnhizer, wow!
Okay.
Green for a challenge, blue for a scoring change.
We got to get used to the color coordination.
Carlson, jumper. Corner three, too strong by Brooks. A look ahead, Leons. That is a skill that I don't want to say that it's getting lost in the NBA, but that's a skill that you love to have. You like to have a skill like that from Fear. All I can do is report the numbers. Alexander, his three-point shot has been on point. Boy, look at Leons run the floor. Extra pass, Youngblood, a three, it's through.
To lay it up, it would have been a block.
Haggard went up, lost control of the basketball. Brewer, Euro step, off glass. Wow. Quinones. Pelicans lead is 3. They've led by as many as 10. And a 3 in response.
And SGA is like a 6'5", 6'6" point guard. They're not playing small ball in OKC. Down the lane. But you look at OKC, it's a minute 20 left, and they're still playing with great intensity and effort.
And there might be some who put together a team with a lot of flashes. 20 points per game here in Vegas for A.J. Mitchell. 27 in the victory yesterday over Orlando. Fears, drives, off glass and in. Remember, we showed you the graphic earlier. They, at last check, were 5th in Summer League as Reynolds drops in the...
A connection that, was rooted in almost kind of tragedy. However, basketball was able to go to that community, ignite it.
Had nowhere to go, now slow to get up on the other end. Reverse layup. Missed by Hunter. And there's Barnhizer.
But it just wasn't enough to match OKC's firepower. The turning point came in the third quarter, where the Thunder's defense clamped down and their bench exploded with scoring. OKC outpaced the Pels in transition and finished the game with balance, energy, and depth. And final score, Thunder 95, Pelicans 81. OKC improves to a perfect 4-0, while New Orleans drops to 0-4, still searching for their first Summer League win. NIF. You enjoyed this breakdown? Hit that like button, subscribe for more Summer League coverage, and drop a comment. Which player impressed you the most? We've got more hoops coming your way.